Hi guys, my name's Michaela and I am currently 30 weeks pregnant. I wanted to do my pregnancy update. I'm going to start doing these weekly. Now I'm in my third trimester and I think a lot happens in the last final weeks of pregnancy, so I wanted to be able to document this. This will be my last pregnancy, so I wanted to have something to look back on and kind of cherish these moments, and also just reflect on all of the nasty and horrible things that also happen when you're pregnant. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If you saw my last pregnancy update, not too much has changed since then, but I will go ahead and add on additional symptoms that I've been feeling that I wasn't feeling before. One of them is that I have been feeling kind of nauseous lately. I think it's because I've been starting to get some headaches, which is a newer symptom. My blood pressure is great and everything like that, so I'm not super worried. It's just something that happens to me as it starts getting warmer outside. I'm pretty terrible with water. I do have a Scull brand water bottle that I like using, and that helps me get way more water in than I was getting in before. But I do still get kind of dehydrated and it gives me a headache, and headaches make me nauseous. So I have some nausea and headaches that have been starting. Another symptom that I've been having lately is unmotivation, and I have this consistently in the last final weeks of every single pregnancy that I have, which is partially why I tried to buy everything that I could before this point, and I tried to make sure that I had all the clothes that I needed and everything, just so that I didn't have to worry about it later on. I've also been working on trying to keep my house more maintained just for that reason, because I know that I'm not going to want to do it later in pregnancy. So I have been trying to get as much done out of the way as possible. Like the other day, I organized above my washing machine area, which is bugging me for a long time. So I am doing a little bit more nesting just because I am starting to feel more tired. I know that like contradicts each other, because normally you don't do much when you're feeling exhausted. But I know myself, and I am not going to want to do anything soon if I'm already starting to feel exhausted now. So I'm getting this stuff out of the way. That way I don't have to worry about it. It is difficult to get the motivation to actually do it, but it's a motivation in itself, thinking about how I won't have to do that when I'm like 35 weeks pregnant. So I don't want to be organizing my laundry area or like my tops of my kitchen cabinets that have a bunch of stuff on it on my fridge. I don't want to be doing that later in my pregnancy. So I'm taking care of all that kind of stuff now. So nesting has been a really big thing for me lately. Just getting that kind of stuff ready so that I don't have to worry about it later on. Another symptom that I have been having is a lot more peeing at nighttime, and I think I had mentioned this last time, but it has since increased since then, and I have just been peeing and peeing and peeing all night long, and it's been getting really annoying. It's getting in the way, and it's just been really difficult to get a full night's sleep because of it. And I do drink water throughout the night, which is something that I shouldn't be doing just because I am peeing so much, but I just have to. My throat gets dry and I end up getting thirsty at nighttime, and so I do drink water like after I get back into bed, which is probably why I have to go pee again like 45 minutes later, but it's not a big deal. I'll get through it. It's okay. I have also been feeling like the baby is kind of transverse, and it was confirmed on like the last ultrasound that I had that the baby was kind of like transverse and in between that and breech, and I've been feeling the baby kind of sideways lately, like pushing on the outsides of both sides of my stomach, So I've been trying to use my birthing ball more, just because of that. Now I'm not super worried about the baby's positioning, but it's uncomfortable. I would rather have the baby head down in a good position, because being transverse really late in pregnancy is pretty uncomfortable, and it feels like, since the baby doesn't really have a lot of room this way, the baby kind of stretches into my hips and will like I don't know, that I think that's when things like the SPD start to happen. I had jinxed myself last time saying that I wasn't experiencing any SPD symptoms, and now I am. So this happened within like the last 2 days. I notice it more when I'm sitting down or on the birthing ball, and then I stand up. It really feels like if you were to put your hands like up through my pelvis and pull, that's what I feel on the bottom of me. I don't feel it so much in the front on my pelvis right now, but underneath it's pretty intense. Like I feel like I'm being kind of split in half, and it kind of takes me a moment once I stand up because of it. My back hasn't been hurting as much as it was previously. I still do feel like it has that like weird separating feeling of my ligaments, but it's not like pain. So I'm hoping that the birthing ball has been helping with that, and that I could keep that back pain kind of managed. But that's kind of our situation right now for back and pelvis pain. My pelvis pain has increased. Maybe that's why I'm not feeling the back pain as much, because I'm more focused on my pelvis pain now, or pelvic pain. Another symptom that I've been having is I feel like my skin is like glowing more, which, I mean, fine with me. But I don't know if I've just been noticing my face more because I've been gaining so much weight. Like I feel really chunky, and I just think that I haven't really needed to use as much like product on my face besides like my eyes. When I do wear makeup, I don't feel like it's as necessary. I have been doing the same like skincare routine that I've been doing basically my whole pregnancy, so I don't think any of that is a factor into it. I just think it's me getting further in my pregnancy, my skin slowly changes, and I think it's just gotten better than when I was first pregnant. I think that like my last major symptom that I've been having is just my feet swelling, and my feet have been getting more and more swollen, and I know that that does have a lot to do with my water intake, and since it is getting hotter outside, I have been trying to get in more water, but part of it is also just because of my pregnancy itself. So I was experiencing some like swelling starting as of last week, and now it is gotten worse. So my feet by the end of the night have been looking like sausages, so I'm so glad that I have sandals now, because I start on like the tightest setting in the morning on the Velcro around my ankles on my sandals, and by nighttime I have made it so that the setting has like been off by like up to like 3 more inches. Like that's how much my feet have been swelling. I have to loosen it so much in order for it to be comfortable on my feet before I go to bed. But otherwise, I haven't experienced a whole ton of new symptoms since my last update. I do have an appointment coming up on Thursday, and so I'll be 30 weeks in 1 day during that appointment. It's just going to be a regular checkup. You guys will see it in the vlog. If you guys are interested in that, then go ahead and make sure that you watch that video. That will be the video that you guys see uploaded tomorrow. Yes, I think that would be tomorrow according to this video. So you guys will see that tomorrow if you're interested in watching that. I'll probably show some clips of the Doppler being used and whatnot. It's not like a super detailed checkup since I am starting to go every 2 weeks now to my midwife, there's just not too many changes when I go, but I will be doing that appointment. I will be doing that by myself, and I'm also hoping that during that appointment I will get some of the classes that I wanted to do scheduled, because they have a lot of free classes that you could do via Zoom. And although I've had 3 kids already, I just really like taking like birthing, childcare classes, breastfeeding classes, the whole shebang, even though I have a lot of experience with it already, just because I feel like there's always new things that I could learn. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to show you my belly. Okay, so this is what my belly looks like at 30 weeks. It's starting to like bullet a lot more. I've been very pointed, but I think it's because the baby's going across this way, so I think the baby's butt is like pushing into my belly button. And this is what it looks like from this way. My belly button has been sticking out a lot more. But that's all for this video. I just wanted to do a short update on my new symptoms for being 30 weeks now. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like this kind of video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see my weekly updates from here on out throughout my pregnancy. I also do vlogs that are just kind of like day in the life type vlogs almost every single day, and I do other mommy lifestyle videos like hauls and food shopping and everything like that. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.